It is one of the most unplayable matchups for Mordekaiser.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we see players in the LCK that are like, I am picking for the lane, I am going to win my lane or my jungle matchup, and that's that. I don't care about LS talking about comps or any of that. And then sometimes they're just like, you know what, actually, I'd rather play this other thing instead of taking the easy hard counter in the lane.
Well, T1 with the Jace last pick into the Mordekaiser. It's going to be entirely dependent on how far ahead Jace can get, but Mord's going to get a lot of value out of Seeker's Arm Guard against the Jace later stages for sure. But they have a lot of pressure to get ahead early.
Yeah, they definitely like to. And try to eventually, you know, cut the game short before it gets too far along against this Victor, although they do have some late game scaling of their own. In Faker's...
I mean, Victor is still weak compared to what he used to be at before.
Wow.
Forward. Getting
on top of this Ezreal real early. We do have a pillar to come in. He wants to try to block LM. And with the exhaust, is he going to be able to do it? The damage isn't there. They're going to lock him down and actually get the kill onto the Olaf. That was only going one direction, and now Spirit is even going to have to flash. Turns out they had enough damage to push him out of the way.
The problem is that this lane state is really ugly for T1, so even though it's a 1-for-1, Teddy and Effort are actually losing out at the end of the day because Mystic has teleport. So Misfortune's going to go back, does pick up a BF sword, and you can see here Keen's going to come in. He's going to help Fly shove out this wave because Fly needs relief. Doesn't have enough mana to sustain through. And, yeah, honestly...
Kind of interesting.
Ooh.
As we're going to have the ultimate coming in here from Keen. He's flashing. He wants the kill right now. He's going to try to pick up that solo. Does he have the grip here once again? He's going to try to land. And, well, he's not going to pick up the kill.
Yeah.
He at least pushed Kana out of the lane.
And Kana does have teleport, so it's not the end of the world by any means.
That was a very awkward anchor. They're not quite going to have the damage. They got to follow up on this, but there's TP coming in and LM behind them. And Faker from the river. This is a disaster for AFREECA. Giving him 3 free kills, essentially. It's kind of like a world cone with sprinkles on top. Baker's
honestly,
loving it right now.
The overlay does show 3 world cones, and I think that is exactly what just happened there. So the vanilla ice cream buff really coming in handy here for T1.
Oh, yeah.
As that whole thing just happened because Effort got away. So I guess you could say Nautilus brought them to the deep end.
Ooh.
You know?
Should have brought their floaties. Oh, boy.
And Effort would have gotten a shield back up. As we come back into live, we see a Chaos Storm.
Take it away, Ellis.
Yeah, well, Azir is going to get a kill onto the Victor. And I feel like this game's over.
You're feeling it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, declared it. They did take a nice little route here, though.
Yeah, Keen Kana is playing super safe right now.
Oh, Fly.
And, yeah, Fly.
He's got his flash, at least. I thought maybe he would have blown that in the last fight, but not the case.
And I think all that Keen is trying to do right now...
Well, okay, he's going to get that grip down, and they have a bunch of slows with the red smite. They're just going to go ahead and burn him down. That looked
that was
really nice.
Very wonky.
Yeah.
It almost looked like they were not on the same page with one another, but then it ended up working out, and...
I mean, they just, like, kind of burned him down, almost like it was Leandri's or something. Great item, by the way.
Get yours today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only, what is it, 3,100?
3,100, yeah.
Yeah, in the shop.
I can give you a discount.
Oh, great.
Not a big deal.
I didn't know you were the shopkeeper, but...
There you go. Salesman.
스킬 썼다 얘. 우리 미드 볼게.
We're gonna look mid.
상동 아래 무빙 중. 빅토리 잡자 상동아.
Well,
나이스.
So that's gonna get away there.
I don't catch it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine. You don't need to.
No plates.
Alright. So,
Unless I'm missing something.
so wasn't there that patch where it was like, okay, the jungler is always gonna get it or something? Or there's like a massive range?
It's 2,000 or it's 2,500 range on turret plates. T1 are absolutely in the driver's seat to get
Oh
this.
boy.
Okay.
There's no flash, he's just a sitting duck. Chaos Storm is ticking. Ooh. Okay. Did a little bit of damage. And the Victor, it looks pretty sad to watch.
Yeah. And Hex Core totally completed at this point, but this is going to be Mountain Dragon going over, and I mean, he's getting some value here. 3 armor and 2 magic resistance.
Nice.
Wow. Amazing. Only level 9. Gravity Field and Chaos Storm, but not going to have enough damage to bring down Azir.
Oh, again?
If
so mean.
Yeah, if Victor, Victor,
okay. It's gonna try to force it here against Baker, and now we have the rotations coming in. Baker is gonna survive though for so long. He's actually gonna get the kill, and he will survive against any further damage. Ben and Spirit not able to get in here, and Ben is absolutely going to go down even after flashing. Pretty risky to try to go for that on a low percentage.
Yeah.
Now T1 are just getting so much on the map.
They're just so far ahead right now. They're going to extend their gold lead to about 5,000, and you can't really imagine a world where AFREECA managed to hang on here and come back, because T1, they have the pressure coming in from the Dragons. They're going to threaten Soul at a very early point inside of this game. Faker looking like he's going to raise the top tier 1 as well, and if Victor and his machinery were a deep learning project, I'm pretty sure he would unplug himself as the best play.
Wow. He's shot barrage goes wide.
Yeah.
미 잡았어 천천히.
Yeah,
미 모델. 안에 좀 안 좋아. 야. 안에 개피 모델 개피. 야 좋은데 좋은데 좋은데. 좋아 좋아 좋아.
Good.
야 이재공인 조심. 이재공 조심 이재공.
Keys are out of
이재공
control.
빠졌어. 이제 아래 여기.
Meanwhile,
Ezreal was below. What I think, so the 3 wards might have looked really troll, but the reason that you place the wards in a fight like that is the opponent might actually misclick and auto attack it. So it's really key. And this is actually another thing that you can do if you have blue trinket late game and you're in a team fight. I mean yellow trinket too. Summon the trinket on top of one of your teammates that are getting by the enemy AD carry or something, and maybe there's a chance that you absorb 2 autos, and that's a lot of value.
Yeah, definitely is. But I think AFREECA need about 7,000 autos right now to absorb, because they're just getting dunked. They get clamped on here. They get sandwiched. And here comes Baker. He's going to blow them the other way, and, well, he's going to die. But he opens up a bunch of kills for his team. Oh, man, Keen trying to land those Qs. This time he will, but he will bite the dust afterwards. There you go. That is the ace. It's not clean, as Teddy and Faker did go down, but it does not matter, because T1 are just so far ahead.
Yeah, so Rift Herald is going to crash into the mid-tier 2 here. Kana going to pick up all of the proximity gold. You see the magic resistance coming out on everyone. Really nice to see. They're going to get the Infernal Dragon for themselves. Let's take a look at this juggernaut right here. Wow. 1 ability power picked up for Nautilus, yeah. Truly a sight to behold. Victor casts his ghost so that he can die sooner.
Kana 1v2, he gets stunned up here. Mystic might be fed a kill. Looks likely. There it is. He's gonna get the shutdown onto the Jace. And he's pretty much their only hope. I mean, I think he was just kind of showing off. Ooh, look at my anchor. Yeah, I mean, the Nautilus is kind of interesting on people that are in front of Ezreal, who is trying to run away. You know, it makes sense because you don't want to front tank as Ezreal. But might have to hold that thought. It just seemed like a good idea. And here we go again. But this time it's in the back line, and there you go. Wombo combo. Yes, MF is going to die. It doesn't end up mattering as Keen. Okay. All right, Keen. Trying to bully Nautilus. See how it is. We don't take kindly to your part. To you around these
Nautilus
parts.
called in his bros.
Yeah.
To make quick work. Showed Mordekaiser whose suit is really better.
Yeah.
That's actually what Keen was really going for there.
Didn't
when he
take
got
very long.
him. Yeah, he really wanted Nautilus' suit of armor.
Yeah.
Okay, T1, they're just gonna pick up the Baron. This will convert. I mean, it'll persist into the Infernal Soul. Is gonna end up getting picked up as well.
Pretty straightforward. It sucks because they drafted so much AP before picking their mid laner. You know, maybe the Mord pick was actually the problem. But as I say that, Mordekaiser is trying to get on top of Kana here. And not quite. Hexdrinker is going to help out a lot there, and he will just be bursted down. As they did actually kill Faker, who was alone in the enemy base for some reason. Didn't quite see that, but they did that all before the Infernal Drake spawned. So now this is a chance for AFREECA to actually take the Infernal.
Well, I think even with just 3 members remaining, it's okay.
How about just one? or not?
Well, they didn't actually get a kill, and Mystic is...
Teddy's kind of slowed up here. This is a little bit awkward for him. He gets the 1, but the Trundle will take him down. Mystic picks up the kill.
Oh, the Winions.
Casually taking out the base here.
Oh, man.
Gonna try to steal.
Yeah.
Elam shows himself, though. Okay.
And the Ocean Dragon that they have is pretty interesting.
Nope, a little bit late there. But it was still a good smite at around 800.
Oh, actually, it just respawned. It's going to respawn on this wave. You can tell because there's no super coming out.
Trying to zone them away. Spirit is nowhere near trying to go for the steal as Faker gets 3 of them, and Mystic is going to be found in the front line this time around thanks to the Faker ultimate. And they're just kind of smacking him with the wallets here, although we do have the Mordekaiser in the back line, but Teddy's still alive is the main issue. And Victor actually did a lot of damage in that fight, similar to the Mordekaiser, but it turned out that Teddy's wallet was the heaviest, had the most money in it, and he was able to shut down the team fight.
But I mean, still at the end of the day, this is not something that should have just happened. Ends up dying, and now T1, they're threatening Infernal Soul here, and it looks like AFREECA is just going to give it over, so probably going to be all that she wrote now. Baron buff minions in mid, Infernal Soul. I can't imagine a world where AFREECA wins a team fight.
Slow and inevitable push coming in here from T1. They're sending Faker bot. He's got range. He can poke them away. And more importantly, he can poke down the inhibitor. But I'm just going to let mid do the work and then engage from the mid side immediately. Keen is going to grab Effort, bring him into the death realm. Makes him pretty squishy, actually. Gets him very early on in the fight, but look at that damage. Ben is going to go down, and Faker's going to sweep him up as Mystic trying his hardest, but he is just going to get bopped on the head by the Sand Soldiers. And that should be the end of this one, guys. 31.5 minutes. T1 are going to take the series after taking Game 3. So looking for the kill here onto Keen in the fountain. As they're desperate. Faker needs that kill, but it's not going to happen. GG as the Nexus goes down, and T1 take another win.
Well, they end up coming back, winning the series 2-1. And Game 2 and Game 3 absolutely stomps. Pretty much all around. Perfect gaming them in Game 2. We're not going to count efforts in at the next